Hello, somebody that's praying. Thank you so much. Keep praying. Keep praying out those scriptures. I'm coming to you a little earlier today than I did the last couple of days because I just want to encourage you to meditate on something that I've been meditating on today, and that's the wisdom of God. I've often taught, and I believe God gave me this thought, that you can't keep violating His wisdom and using your faith. Faith and wisdom are best friends. And some people think, well, if I go to the doctor, then I'm violating faith. That's not true. That's a lack of wisdom. Some people think, man, I just got to go to the doctor and use no faith. And that's not how we're supposed to live either. We're supposed to walk by faith, but we're also supposed to live by wisdom. And wisdom and faith are partners. We can be in total faith and use wisdom at the same time. And I'm just talking about physical things. I'm talking about financial. People think, well, I'm just going to tithe and I don't have to steward my money and I don't have to take care of it and know where it goes. But yet God will just bless me. Guys, that's not true. He will not violate His wisdom and let you use your faith to bypass it. Wisdom's the principal thing, He said. That's how we're supposed to live our life, and then use our faith for the things that look impossible or the things that are hard. So faith and wisdom are best friends, and I want to read this to you in Proverbs chapter 2. My son, this is the NIV. If you accept my words and store up my commands within you, turning your ear to wisdom and applying your heart to understanding. Indeed, if you call out for insight and cry aloud for understanding, if you look for it as for silver and search for it as for hidden treasure. That's the wisdom of God. He said, then you will understand the fear of the Lord and find the knowledge of God. For the Lord gives wisdom, from His mouth comes knowledge and understanding. He holds success in store for the upright, those who live by wisdom and do what He asks us to do, what He commands us to do. He's a shield to those whose walk is blameless, for He guards the course of the just and protects the ways of the faithful ones. And so, listen, I want to encourage you today. Use the wisdom of God. Well, I don't know what the wisdom of God is. Well, just read Proverbs. Read the scriptures. He gives out wisdom every day, and it's very practical wisdom. It's very practical. It's day-to-day stuff on how we're to conduct our lives, and we need a lot more wisdom on operation in New Mexico, not the world's wisdom. There's two types of wisdom. There's the world's wisdom and God's wisdom. We need God's wisdom, and we need to be an example of that in how we conduct our marriages, how we raise our children, how we handle our finances, how we go to work. We need to be an example of God's wisdom and how we handle things. I love it that God says in James chapter 1, he who lacks wisdom, just let him ask. I'll pour it out liberally. I'll pour it out in bucketfuls, and I won't look for a reason not to. He's not a fault finder. He said, the reason I'll do it is because you asked. He said, but you got to ask in faith that you receive it. So ask God for wisdom. He said He'll direct every decision you make. If you'll seek and find and act on His wisdom, He'll direct your decisions and you'll make right decisions. So many people are in the valley of decision right now, trying to make a decision about a job or this or that, and you don't know which way to go. Listen, seek God's wisdom and wait on Him to respond to you. He will respond. Ask Him for it. Get in the Bible, get in the Word. Read a chapter in the New Testament and then read some Proverbs. You don't have to read whole chapters of Proverbs, man, because every so many there's just so nugget. I just read 1 through 8 right there. You could read that and just meditate on that. But we all need God's wisdom. We need His wisdom to navigate the waters so that we can lead our families, our churches, our communities, and our state to God. And so, have an awesome day today. Use God's wisdom. Seek it, use it, get it, and apply it, and watch what God does. I love you. Have an incredible day, and keep on praying.